is a village surrounded by forests and swamps. Life here is simple and people work hard. In summer, it is immersed in greenery and flowers, while in winter, snow gently covers its streets and gardens. But no matter the season, life here is always a never-ending hustle. That is my village, and today I'm welcoming you to spend a few days with me and my family in our little corner between woods in the northwest of Ukraine. About 1,000 people live in this village. As is typical in the countryside, there aren't too many job opportunities here, so people either go to work in a nearby town or run their own small businesses, mostly growing food or selling handicrafts. As for my parents, they are now retired, but both had jobs before. My dad was a forester in the local forestry, and my mom worked in healthcare in a neighboring village. When they got married, they built this house with their own hands and painted its walls in colors of poppies and sunflowers. Being a kid, I was proud that our yard was so vibrant and colorful. Although every summer I had something to paint. Fences, walls, doors, it was always endless painting projects. My parents also do homesteading. They have a garden with fruit trees and a large piece of land where they grow many different crops, but mostly potatoes and wheat because they can be fed to animals. They have chickens and pigs, and they also keep a cow for dairy. So that's really a lot of work here every day. I filmed this video during my last visit home. Since it was late autumn and most of the crops had already been harvested, I won't be able to show you the full scale of homesteading here. But as I already said, no matter the season, there are always a lot of things that need to be done.
by the lake, you were shaking.